moment. There we are. So today, it's just more Terraria, as per usual. I'm gonna be really, really shocked if we don't, get, like, some form of event in this one, like, genuinely shocked, because I was expecting one yesterday, and it never happened. But probably gonna try to expand a little more on our settlement. Maybe make it look a little nicer. I also want to start looking for better, like, gear, if that makes sense. Other than that, I can't think of anything that I really, like, want to do, per se. What else? I can't really think of anything. Oh, aside from, this is just a little tiny thing that's just, you know, like, me personally. Yesterday, so I live in a fairly small town, so you can pretty much hear the fire station from anywhere in the town, right? I don't know what was going on yesterday, but we kept occasionally just very quietly hearing them very gently going beep beep on like the sirens, like just very quietly setting them off. And me and my spouse were like, what is going on right now? We never figured out what it was. Our guess is there was like some kind of like event or something, like a meet the fire people kind of thing. Also, fun fact, our fire department is the one in charge of like any fireworks that happen. In terms of like official city fireworks. I have never before seen a tiny town go so all out on fireworks as much as this town does. It is the funniest thing in the world. Because you're like, oh wow, these fireworks are awesome. And then you're like, how big is the town? Less than 10,000 people. Way less, like less than 5,000, I think, actually. Like, and again, this is the reason that I'm very leery about telling people where I specifically live, because I'm like, I don't know, man, this is a really small town, it'd be a little creepy, you know? But anyway, we're getting ready to switch here in a second. Alright. Come on, let's go. I need to pick up trying to finish the White Palace again in Hollow Knight at some point, because I really want to play again. Alright, that can go away. Oh, hello? Uh-oh. Are you alive? Oh, no! Hold on, hold on. Everything just broke. Give me a second. As far as the good ones, yeah, somehow we have the good ones. I don't know how, but we do. Alright, there we go. It's working on getting back up. There we go. We haven't even seen one of these yet. This is a mushroom biome. Alright, let's go. Compared to everyone else, I just look so sad with my just normal outfits. Alright, let's go ahead and pop that up. Because that is the only reason we are alive right now, is because we have that guy. We're gonna head over to the jungle and try to get some more, hearts as well. I really should have seen that coming, but I'm just proud of you because that was a very clever one. Alright, let's go. Alright. You know what's really sad? When you have a familiar and they accidentally smack into, like, non-hostile mobs. Because it's just like, it was doing nothing to you. Specifically, the one I find really bad about this is in my worlds where I have my Stardust Dragon. My Stardust Dragon is so bad about accidentally smacking things, because it's big. Because, right, like, my Raven here is fairly tiny. Like, it's about the same size as that other bird. But, I don't know what the hell happened there, that looks weird. But because of that, he doesn't smack into things quite as often, at least things that he doesn't need to smack into. But my dragon is just like, just ruins everything. Alright, let's go. Alright, very good, very good. Into the jungle with us. Hop. Alrighty, beautiful. Shall I go down this way or another way? Guess we're going this way. Let's see. I can see some thorns there. I'm gonna need to be a little bit cautious. God damn, those did a lot of damage. Where is my buddy? There we are. Let's see. Oh, hang on, there's a jungle bat. Hi, buddy. Alright, let's light it up in here a little bit. Ow! What a jerk. I'm trying to get him to come up here so that my bird can hit him. Because that's the other nice thing about the dragon, is that it can go through walls. Let me actually try to summon my bird over here. And see if he's a little more capable of dealing with him there. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. We love to see it. Alright, very cool. Oh, okay. This is how far I got before. I wasn't entirely sure, but now we know. Alright, we are just... Motherfucker, piss off. I'm just gonna continue to do that so it's stun locked. There we go. Oh, hang on, that's why I'm not doing as much. Because I didn't have control enabled. Alright, lovely. Beep, beep, beep. La da 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 da. I fucking love Terraria music. Fun fact, this used to be when I, not the job that I was working just before I started streaming, but my first job that I had at a dry cleaner. One of the things I would regularly listen to was just the Terraria soundtrack constantly. Because I did and still do just absolutely adore the Terraria soundtrack. Alright, very good. There's a reason that not only is it, part of my regular stream music, but that I have it as my, like, opening stream song. Because I just friggin' adore Terraria, man. Can I please? Fucking goddammit, fine. Alright. You know what else I need to do? I need to get a bunch of sand so I can make, some tanks for my animals that I'm inevitably gonna be grabbing. Because I really like collecting animals in Terraria. And I'll usually have, like, an entire section where I keep them. That's just purely dedicated to, like, creatures and stuff. Alright. Still haven't seen the hive yet, so that's interesting. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da. Alright. Just trying to find more life crystals, honestly, right now. Hopefully we should be breaking through to some soon. Hang on, I think that might be iron down below me, or gold. Gold, okay. Alright, very cool. Let's summon our little dude over here. Alright, lovely. We haven't come up with a name for him yet. I'm not sure what I would specifically want to use. Oh. Interesting. Strange little area that... I'll pick up this just because I like to collect the statues. Alright, very cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure where the hive is in this particular map. Trying to make it so that, like, everything's all, like, evened out so I won't drown here, but you never know, so we should just, frankly, dig another section. Alright. Very cool. Very good. Bup, bup. Thank you, Fred. He's such a good guy, our little dude. Alright. Just frankly trying to prevent this from being weird. That is a weapon, that is not our hand. Alrighty. Come here, little dude. Come with me. That is the one nice thing about being able to reset them anywhere, is that, well, you can reset them anywhere. Alright. I'm gonna dig down here in a second. I think that's just copper. Yes. Beautiful. Alright. But I think there's iron underneath that, which is great. Alright. It's also really funny when I have to, like, use up potions to get, like, rid of them, per se. Because I very much don't use potions hardly ever. But specifically the one that I think looks kind of hilarious is the mining potion. Just because it gets so extra sometimes. Because what that'll do, to the best of my knowledge, it basically highlights areas where, like, ores are. And so you'll just be sitting there and, like, there'll just be random, like, patches of glitter in the middle of the room. Alright. Let's see if... Well, no, we can't do it there. We really need to get stuff to deal with water soon. Alright. Cool beans. Alright. Very good. And the nice thing about us having this mining helmet is we don't have to use up nearly as many torches if we don't want to. Just honestly, if we want to light up areas for future reference. Because obviously, like, at some point the mining helmet will get outclassed. But for right now, it's a decent early game item. Let's go ahead and send him in here. Just in case there's anything hiding. You can never be too sure. Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and set down a torch. Grab this. Lovely, lovely. Ah, it's tungsten, not what I thought it was. Oh well. Okay, very good. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alrighty. I think I see iron over here. It's so funny the things that you come to associate with people, by the way, because, he wasn't really my friend, per se, but I used to have an acquaintance I knew who went by Iron, to the point that it's weird, to a certain degree, saying the word iron, because in my head, it's just, oh, it's iron, you know? But yeah, it's kind of funny the things that your brain starts to associate with people after a while. Alright, anything interesting in here? Ba-ba-da. Alright, let's go ahead and light it up in here. Alright, there's some gold up there, which is great. Hold on my nose. Oh. That does not feel good. Alright, let's see. I have no idea what's causing issues over there, but... We'll just use mud blocks for this, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you, Purple. You scared the absolute shit out of me. Hi, I'm Logan. We're just playing Terraria right now, and trying desperately not to die. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. All right, how was your stream? What were you guys playing? I saw that you were doing D&D earlier Wednesday. I hope that went well. All right, good. Valor. Ooh, that I honestly like. I have half a mind to consider trying Valorant, but the reason that I'm kind of like leery of it is I'm not a competitive person and my brain just doesn't have like the wherewithal to deal with competitive games sometimes. All right, let's see. Hey, Fred, can you deal with that slime, please? Thank you. There we go. Good. Ooh, very good, very good. Yeah, that was actually my first D&D experience. Basically, my group at the time, everyone kept talking about playing D&D, um, but nobody wanted to be dungeon master, so I literally taught myself how to DM because I was sick of everyone just being like, well, I want to play D&D, but and this, and I'm just like, I'll be the DM. I won't be a great DM, but I'll be the DM. That's why, for a while in my Twitter bio, it said the world's okayest DM, because I'm like, that's the coffee mug I need is the world's okayest DM. Okay, all right, but thank you for the raid all the same. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. Let's see. Good. Alright. It's good we got another heart out of that. I have no idea where my familiar's gone off to. Let's resummon him. Alright. Lots of water around here. That kind of sucks. Alright. Let's continue on this way. See if that's a little bit of a better location. Random bits of stone. Odd. Oh well. Alright, very cool. Alright. Good. I need to do more, like, TikToks where I'm talking about, like, D&D stories, because, like, even though I don't play anymore for personal reasons, like, I still have a lot of great stories from both times where I was the DM and times where I was the player. Um, and I also need to do, like, updated art refs of all my D&D characters, because I have 4 major ones. I have Karin the Elktar, who is a ranger. I have... Why am I blanking on someone's name? I have Cotton Yarn the Kenku, who is leucistic, so she's... The reason she's called Cotton Yarn is because, you know, she's white. But, then there is Makani, who was the only time I have ever played a character that had to leave a campaign because he was so much of a chaos agent, was Makani. He was replaced by Cotton Yard, so literally I designed Cotton Yard to be the polar opposite of him. Because he was basically the only time I've ever been keyed on playing a character just to be, like, a jerk. If you think, like, Flowey from Undertale, that is the kind of character that Makani is. Because he's basically a very ancient nature elemental, who basically was his entire arc was based off of the speech that Flowey gave, where it's like, I've saved everyone, I've killed everyone, I've you know, I've done this, I've done that. You know, he's so old that he doesn't care about others anymore and how they feel and if they're suffering. You know, all he cares about is his own personal gain. I have no idea where we are, but I do hear a werb. Unless my bird just got it. Oh dear. It's very hard for me to tell exactly where we are here. Alright, lovely. But yeah, Makati was very fun, but there's a reason he got banished. Matter of fact, I joked that he left like a Saturday morning cartoon villain because he basically skittered off into the sewers, never to be seen again. Alright, very good. Because my friend and I both, like, we would have our little, like, secret DM meetings, because both of us DM'd. And I was like, this character, even though he's very fun, I feel like he's not suited to this campaign, and he's about to cause, like, a lot of issues for everyone, so, we might want to, like, nerf him or, like, send him elsewhere. So then, my immediate response to getting rid of my chaotic evil character was to replace him with a lawful good character. Also, it was very funny. The other reason I really like Makati, even though, like, he was an absolute nightmare, he was literally designed to be as, like, tidy as possible without setting off, like, debuffs. So we talked about what's the classification for a tiny creature? Oh, under 2 feet. Okay, so he's gonna be 2 feet 1 inches. Because initially I wanted him to play like I call him like a sylph is kind of the terminology I use for him, right? And basically I'm like, I just think it's funny to have a character that's like this horrible evil creature, but it's absolutely tiny, you know? Because initially I wanted him to be 1 foot tall, but they're like, you would absolutely have debuffs at 1 foot tall. I don't think you want to do that. And I'm like, God damn it. But it is what it is. I mean, literally, the first part of the campaign that Makati was in, he spent, like, desperately trying to leave. He literally had to be manually drugged back into the session. Or dragged? I think that's actually the proper term, but you know what, it's fine. But yeah, it was very funny. Oh, there's a bee. Let's go ahead and set our little dude over there. Alright. Okay, very cool. Alright, lots of cobwebs over here. Not much interesting. Alright. Alright, that is not boss music, but it kind of sounds like it. Cochineal beetle. Died over here. That's what that husk came from. Trying desperately not to smack that, damn it. Alright, let's see. What's in here? Other than... Ah, fuck! I have no idea what the hell happened there, but it scared the shit out of me. I think I got hit by that. But I can't be sure. Let's send him over there so he can deal with that. Oh, there's also a dart trap. Let's deal with that as well. There we are, lovely. Ooh, an extractor. Or an extractor. Let's see. Sure. Don't really care about the other stuff. And I don't really need the chest enough to justify me, you know, going and grabbing that. Heck yeah, more life hearts. Most of the reason why we're here is for these, so. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Where are my torches? Right. Probably best to go out this way. Alright. Up and over, especially because there's light over there. Probably from, like, jungle spores or something. Alright. And that way we can kind of peek into there and see what's in there. Alright, lovely, lovely, lovely. I can hear monsters of some description. Oh, there's hornets in there. Go ahead and have him take care of that. Alright, cool. Very good, loves. Very good. I don't think there's anything down in there that we really need right yet. Alright. Very cool. Very good. Anything over there? Probably not. But we're still gonna check. Also, like, the one thing that does suck about being in a really small town, and most of the towns that surround you being small towns, it's not having access to, like, promotional stuff. So, for example, when, the whole, like, Mr. Beast burger stuff was going on, and, like, the Mr. Beast chocolate, it's just, like, I wish I could participate in this very cool event, but, tiny town, tiny area, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get, you know, any of this cool stuff. Alright, sorry, I'm just waiting for these guys to try and grab me. Alright, Well, darn it. That didn't do a whole lot of good, did it? Oh, well. Alright, very cool. Try and see if I can trick them into running into him by going here. Nope, can't. Oh, well. Oh ho, we have a dye trader. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and bring our friend outside of that so that he could actually, like, fight for us if need be. I can't tell if I see his shape up there. I think I do. But the question is, does it have water in it? Hello, Brewer. Welcome to your heart. We found a couple of life crystals, and that's pretty much all you missed so far. Oh, the dye trader arrived as well. Oh, damn it. I forgot that that one could shoot stuff. Oh, motherfucker, please. No, no, no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Damn it. Oh, well. Ooh, that's cool. Alrighty. Very good, very good. Oh, also, something that I did, so I have, recently started poking my head into the Hollow Knight subreddit, right? And I posted a piece I did of the Hollow Knight, and basically it's them sitting in like the middle of a field and it's raining and stuff. The amount of people that were like, please give them like insert nice things here, like give them a blanket, give them this. I'm like, I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who is like, so the Raven is a familiar, and it's just kind of bugging out right now because I'm not, you know, that. I brought it over from my other world to kind of make my life, like, a little bit easier. And, like, I know technically that's cheating or whatever, but it's my games. I get to play them how I want. Plus, I never use it on my other worlds because, you know, compared to some of the other familiars I have, it's kind of, like, terrible. So this way I could get some use out of it and stuff. Alright, let's see. Put all this away. Sure. I could go ahead and run those silt blocks through the extractor. Not that I have very many. Yeah, that should be fine for right now. I'm also gonna go sell that shackle because I don't need an extra one. Alright, let's see. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, lovely. Let's go find where the dye trader is. Up here. Ah, stuck. Alright, very cool. What do you got for me, love? Brown dye, silver dye. Nothing very interesting. Not that I expected it. Alright, cool. Let's also go smelt down a bunch of our stuff, because we have it, so we might as well. Alright, let's see. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Beautiful. Alright, good, good. Hopefully this means that we can upgrade our armor soon with iron. Because I didn't get a ton of it, but I also have, like, more than I had before. Gold as well. Okay, very cool, very good. Alright, let's see. And, oh, wait, where was I? Oh, shoot. Where am I? There we go. Much better. Alright, very cool. Let's see. Tungsten is decent. Alright, that gives 2 defense. This gives 4. For right now, I'm gonna pick the Greaves. So that I don't have to deal with, losing my mining helmet quite yet. Alright. What else can we make while we're in here? Not much. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and go sell some of our other stuff. She still doesn't have that interesting of materials. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just she doesn't have interesting materials. Alright, let's see. See if I have any other, like, ore hiding around. I have some more tungsten. Don't see much else. At least of note. Alright, anyway. Alright, we're gonna head over this way. Beep. Did I get another banner? I don't remember. No, okay, cool. Anyway. Let's go. Alrighty. I don't know why that one tree hasn't grown yet, but who knows. Could be anything at this point. Alright, beep. Very good. We can also explore more down here in the Crimson, now that we have slightly better gear. Alright. Go ahead and get rid of that. Beautiful. Alright, lovely. Well, that's just gonna lead to a normal area. Not really what we're after. Alright, very good. Very good. Oh. Finding all of where all the thorns are here. Alright, let's go. Apparently there was thorns under the water there. I was not aware they could grow underwater. God damn it. Come on, please. Come on. There we go. That's what we wanted. Go away. I need to summon my little dude in here with me, otherwise he's gonna be broken for a minute. Alright, let's see what we can find in here. If there's anything interesting and all that good stuff. Alright. Anything at all. Alright, cool. I'm also just trying not to fall, because that would be bad. Alright. Let's see. Where is our dirt? Beautiful. Alright, very cool. Alright. Thankfully, our dear friend is taking care of all the bad guys for us. Alright. I have no idea where this is gonna lead, but I'm kind of terrified. Alright, very good. Alrighty. And we'll probably wander more in the jungle later to try and find, some more hearts and all that good stuff, but for right now... Oh dear. Thank you. I was gonna say that was a wee bit closer comfort. Alright. I have no earthly clue where anything is right now. Alright, lovely. Our dear friend is stuck. There you go, little guy. Alright. Cool beads, cool beads. Oh, hang on, I might see something over there. Grab dirt, beautiful. Alright, lovely. What's over this way? Anything interesting? Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Huh. Interesting, odd. I think we're underneath the ice biome down here. Ooh, hang on, I see a life heart. I forgot that you could get those in places other than the jungle. I just always associate them with jungles. Oh shit, hold on. Alright, anyway, let's grab that. Damn it. Alright, let's go back up real fast. Alright, cool. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and quick stash. Beautiful. We're also gonna hang out here, considering it's close to nighttime, just to see if, you know, they decide to throw a blood moon at us. Alright, what you got? Still nothing. Do you have anything interesting? Nope, alright, anyway. Alright, let's see if the blood moon decides to rise. Because if it does, then I'd rather be here than elsewheres. Because, yeah, blood moons can kind of be a pain in the ass. Alrighty. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. I also want to run around on the surface at night to grab more stars to eventually fully fill out our thing. But anyway. Bonk. Let's see. Ba-da-ba-da. Alright. And I might build up to see if I can find the, a Sky City at some point today. But that's gonna come with a lot more dangerous stuff than I'm fully prepared for. But hey, it's fine, we respawn. Alright. Up. Alright, let's see. What's it gonna be? Is it nighttime yet? Should be getting close. I don't know where my friend is. He's down there somewhere. Alright, come on. Switch over. It's like Minecraft all over again, where I'm just waiting for it to turn to nighttime. I think it switched, but I can't tell. I have no idea. Alright, well, we're gonna head off in, I don't know, this direction. Alright, let's go. But yeah, I cannot tell if it's daytime or nighttime, but you know what, it's fine. Alright, let's go. certainly nighttime now. And hey, if it's a blood moon, we'll just warp back. Nope, no blood moon. From what I can tell. Hey, little guy. Let's see. Oh, I could hear stars. We need those. Yes, please. Alright. Go ahead and let him take care of that guy. Alright, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Alright. We also haven't dug down in the desert yet, so that might be worth doing. Alright, let's see. Up, up. Alright. We could really use a better weapon, however. It's just a matter of getting it, you know? Alright, up we go. Lovely. Alright. Anything interesting over here? I also haven't, like, explored on top of the living wood trees yet. Not that you need to, I just want to, you know? Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and go like this. Come on, please. Alright, lovely. Alright. Let's see if there's anything interesting on top of these. Because you never know. Alright, cool. Can't tell if that was trying to lead up to a structure just to mimic branches. Probably just to mimic branches. Because I don't think there's ever structures inside the actual, like, leaves of the trees. But you never know. Alright, very cool, very good. Alright. What do we got up here? Nothing that I can quite see. At least not easily. Alright. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try to make my way back down safely, because this is gonna be dangerous if I'm not careful. Shoo, go away. Hit. There we are. Apparently I can't get out there yet. Interesting. Interesting that I can go up, but not down. Alright. Cool beans, anyway. Alright, lovely. There we are, go away. Beautiful. Alright, lovely. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and then he's up there. Lovely. Hit. Alright. Cool, cool. Okay, back into the jungle. Alright. A little surprised there haven't been any more falling stars tonight. That's a little strange. Oh well. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, good. There's one. Alright, beautiful. Somehow I didn't get hit there, and I'm a little surprised. Alright. What's down there? It just looks like water, honestly. Let's see. Hit. Oh, go away. Shoo, Fred. I have no idea where the hell my, my familiar is, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, lovely. He's probably just stuck somewhere. Alright, cool beans. Alright, go away. Lovely. Alright, cool. There he is. There's my friend. I was gonna say, at some point he's gonna snap back to me. I just don't know when it's gonna be. Alright, lovely. Away we go. Alright, very cool. Alright, up this way. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. Alright. Oh. I don't even know who hit him there. I think it was my familiar, though. Alright, very cool. If I ever get a hold of the inverse die, I'll put that on him because it's kind of hard to see him right now. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, very good. Especially that'll be great so I can keep track of where he is in the future. Because it's very easy on my other save files where I have my Stardust Dragon, because, you know, it's a big, like, glowing dragon, you know, so it's very easy to tell. But this guy's very tiny, so it can be a little bit difficult. Alright, lovely, lovely. That was almost that was nearly a thing. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, and we already got stuff out of there. Oh, hi, buddy. I don't know why I ran right into you. There we go, lovely. But yeah, ideally I want to get a better weapon on board. Because right now this is kind of not the greatest. Alright. Let's poke our heads down here and see what's going on. Anything at all? Anything interesting? Not really. Alright, very cool. Yep. It was kind of silly of me, wasn't it? Alright, go ahead and grab that star. Lovely. Exactly what we're after. Alright, and we're over here now. Which is fine. Alright, cool, 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 cool. So, we're gonna go down to that area over there that I saw. There's a little section down here that I'm curious about. That is not what I wanted, thank you. I want to go down here. Alright, let's see. What's going on in here? Let's send him in here. Not what I wanted. Alright, not much, it looks like. Ah, well. We can still head down. See what else is in here. You never know. Could be something cool. Alright. Where are we heading? Not much. Alright. And again, at some point we'll head back over to the jungle or to the Crimson and go hunting for more life hearts. Or crystal hearts or whatever the hell they are. Alright. Up, 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 up. Not much over here, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's fine. Alrighty. I think that's iron. Yeah. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, very good. I really miss my tools on my other worlds, my Drax and stuff like that. And again, I know I can make them later, but still miss them. Alright, let's see. We're not even far enough that it's registering us as in a underground section, and I'm already annoyed. Alright, what are we doing today? Aside from mining for more iron. It's kind of weird that the heat kicked on. It doesn't feel that cold. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, very cool. If we don't run into a cave here in a second, I'm just gonna warp back to the house. Oh, I can hear a duck. That's odd. Because we are a decent bit of the way underground. I mean, we're not super far, but we're at least a little bit under. Let's see. Also, I'm so glad that I'm in a game where I don't have to deal with tool durability anymore. Like, that's so nice. Alright. Okay, yep, let's head back. Because I'm bored. Alright, lovely. Quick stack, lovely. Go ahead and make another mana crystal. Alright, anyway. Let's see what the hairstylist has. Aha! Not exactly what I'm after, though. I was hoping for something more interesting. Oh, well. Let's see if the dye trader has anything. Nope. I don't really have anything necessary for that. Oh, well. Alright, let's head over this way. See what we can find out here. Bonk. Alright. I think it might be a windy day, so we might have to deal with angry dandelions and stuff. But I can't quite tell. Alright. Wait, there we go. Alright, and that area just led back to kind of more of a normal mine. Oh, we're getting thorns. They're annoying every damn time. Mostly just because they startle me, more so than anything. Alright, that was the one we went down. So we will look for another one. Gotta get up this way. Need to be a little bit more over. Little bit more. Alright, let's go. Good, good, good. Lovely. We love to see it. Alright, cool. Anyway. Oh, thorns again. Jump scaring me every time. Hold on. That blood crawler was a little stuck there. Alright, let's see. Let's see. You can go down in here. Ah, damn it. Friggin' thorns, man. Hated my existence. Excuse me, I was gonna say, I think I'm facing the correct way. Please don't be like that. Alright, cool. I guess there's nothing out there. Or, I mean, I guess it doesn't link up to anything in a more major way, is what I was trying to say there. Alright. This blood crawler is just, like, super stuck. Oh, well. It is what it is. There we are. Lovely. And maybe we'll find something interesting in the underground ice biomes. Who knows? Probably over here is a decent place to start. Nice, we got a Chimera. Alright, let's go. Alright. Might be something interesting down here, we never know. Let's re-summon my friend. Because he's kind of just stuck out there. Alrighty. Good, good. And maybe we'll go back into the jungle after a bit. Who knows? There's 1,000,001 places we can be, but it is what it is. Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Alrighty. Nothing interesting so far that I can see. But you never know. Cool stuff could show up at any second. Oh ho! A traveling merchant has arrived. Let's go back to see what he has. Alright, where is our dear friend? That's the dye trader. Where is he? Hello? Ah, he's on top of the building. Hi, buddy. What you got for us? Interesting. I don't have platinum, though. Nah. Huh. Nothing that's that interesting, honestly. Oh, well. It's fine. Alright, go ahead and put this up. Lovely. Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, very good. Maybe I'll just head down this area. It's fairly well explored already, but not fully. Thank you so much for the follow, mate. I appreciate it, Trooper. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see what's down this way. There's a dart trap. Gotta get that up. No, that. Thank you. Let's see if there's anything else. Nothing really there. That's fine. Some more iron. That's good. I think I also see some rubies underneath me. Alright, very cool. And something else shiny over there. I think that just might be iron. But there might be gold underneath me, which is good because I need lots of it. Alright, cool beans, cool beans. We also need to start getting some vanity items so I stop looking like an absolute maniac. Alright, good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright. Alright, there we are. Good. And beautiful. Am I stuck? I am. Nothing that interesting. At least quite yet. Let's see. Anything over this way? Or should I go back the other direction? Probably the other direction, because there was clearly more interesting stuff back there. Alright, let's go. Good, chat. Alright, on our way. Let's see, I can see a lot of iron. Not that I need it as much as I need gold, but it's fine. Alright, on our way. Alright, good. We could also try to summon I believe it's the Heart of Cthulhu. I don't remember what the Crimson enemy is because I'm much more used to corruption. But, I think I have what I need for it, but I'd actually rather not deal with that until I've dealt with, like, the Eye of Cthulhu and such. Alright. Very good. Very lovely. Alrighty. I don't know where our friend is. We're gonna resummon him. There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty. Good, 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 good. Not much out here. I'm gonna send him over there to deal with these slimes, because there's a lot of them. Alright, good, good. Alright. Good. Nothing much over there. Aha, but we have a light crystal over here. Perfect. And we have gold. Which is also perfect. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and eat that heart crystal, light crystal, whatever. I don't care. Anything else? A lot of iron over here. I just need to be careful because there's also a lot of water underneath me, and I don't have any water-breathing stuff yet. Alright, very good. Lots of iron, damn. Alright, so it is getting to nighttime because our traveling merchant has vanished. We just need to keep an eye on if it's going to be a blood moon or not. I mean, it's not nighttime exactly. Like, he departs at, like, dusk, I think, specifically. But it's still worth keeping an eye on. Oh. The worms. Go away. There we go. Our dear friend gave him the old one, too. Alright, let's see. Let's try to get back up here. Alright, very good. Let's see. Where is our friend? Well, anyway. Doesn't really matter. Oh, wow, we got very lucky there. Alright. Huh, underground trees. Interested. Alright. Bonk. Alright, silt over there. Alright, lovely. Nothing much interesting over there. There's some gold here, which we would very much like to take. And I think I see emerald underneath me. Maybe. Yes. Alright, cool, very cool. Very good, very cool. Alright. Back out this way. Alright, lovely. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage there. Oh well. It's fine. I'm not gonna question the wills and wiles of if it will or will not give. Ooh! Mushroom biome. I see the background. But where is it? Specifically. Shit, 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 shit. Fucking hell. Alright, anyway. Now that that unpleasantness is done. Alright. Where is this biome? Alright. I don't think it's directly underneath us. Because it was only showing up over here. So it's probably somewhere in this direction. Let's see, loves. Alright. I'm trying to use the map to navigate here. Oh, fuck off. Alright, let's see. Where, oh where? There we go, that guy's gone. That's good. Again, I have no idea where it's registering this mushroom biome. Alright, I was gonna say go fight him. Because I need to dig up into there anyway. Alright, lovely. Beautiful, alright. I see it. I see where it is. Awesome, alright. Let's go. Alright, and maybe we could get a faster pickaxe at some point, who knows. Ooh, we're gonna dig right into an area that has a lot of cool stuff. Lovely. Awesome. Alright. Anyway. Alright. Alright, cool. Cool beads, cool beads. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Alright, let's go. Did they add new enemy types? Because that's a bat type enemy, and I don't remember there being bats in the glowing biomes. Alright, let's go ahead and send him in there so that he can deal with all this crap. Come on. There we are. Alright, on we go. Beautiful, loves, beautiful. Alright, awesome. Red. Oh, hold on. Alright, we got some we got some mushroom grass, which is great. Alright, let's see. Let's up this direction. Alright. Lovely, lovely. Probably more up in that direction. Is where we want to head. At least to start from the top and go down. Alright, let's go. We're also going to send our friend up here. Just so we can deal with them. Alright, I can't tell if that's gold or copper. I think it's copper. Yes. Which is nice, but not what I need. Alright, lovely. Alright, cool. Lovely. Aha, there we are. I was gonna say, there should be a chest at some point. Don't really need that. But I'll take it. Alright, lovely. Alright, anything interesting over here? Not by much. Or not that interesting, I think is what I was trying to say. What about up here? Aha, we have, thingy. Chest is the word I was looking for. Let's go ahead and put him in there. Alright. Alright. Oh, we found a suspicious-looking eye. Joy. Alright, let's go ahead and... Motherfucker, please. Nothing else that interesting there quite yet. Let's see. Alright, off we go, loves. Alright. Alright. Right. Nice. Ah, life heart. Beautiful. We should probably head back to the house at some point. Because we have a hell of a lot of stuff. Ooh, this negates fall damage. That's good. Gonna do that instead of the aglet, I think. We could go ahead and get rid of that. Don't ever use you. That side. No. So if we want, we could go ahead and summon the Eye of Cthulhu ourselves. Alright. Which I might do, because today has been slightly less interesting than I expected it to be. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure that's copper. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain. But we're gonna go check it out just in case it's gold, which we need. Alright. It's copper. Oh, but there's gold on top of it. And this is why we check. Alright, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Alright, cool. Down this away. I'm gonna send him over there so he can help deal with those. Oh, hold on. But because he's out there, this guy's gonna come get fresh with us. Alright. Alright, be gone. Alright, anyway. You know what? Let's head back to the house. Because even though we haven't fully explored, it's, you know, it's getting a little dicey out there. Alright, let's go ahead and quick stack. Can't do anything with that. And I'll reorganize my chests later. But for right now, that's fine. That can go. I'm gonna put away the Eye of Cthulhu for right now. Because it's kind of dangerous to have that on me. That side. Do this. Cool beans. Alright. Because who knows, it could summon itself anyway. Alright, very good. Okay. What do you guys got? Let's see what you got for me. Mana hair dye again, not really interested. Alright. Maybe the dye trader has something interesting. Hey, buddy. Again, just that. But we're gonna buy it so that we can place it. Alright, cool beans. So this way we can craft dyes, which is great. Alright, let's see. Alright, come on. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Alright, very good. Still nothing that interested. Which is probably why it might be worth it to some of the Eye of Cthulhu and have fun with that, but... maybe. It would probably be really fun. But I could only summon it at night, I believe. I don't know, we'll see, maybe. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'd like to find a better weapon first. Oh, hang on, I wanted to smelt down my ore. Alright. Let's see, very good. Oh, interesting. That gives just as much defense as everything else. So that might actually be pretty worth it. Okay, especially if I could get the chest plate. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and craft our gold. Cool, cool. Alright. What can we make? Not much. We can make more copper bars. Lovely. And not much else, it looks like. At least of any value. Because that does 13. So does this. But it's got plus 8 damage on it. I don't know. We can upgrade our axes and stuff. That might be valuable. Yeah, why not? Alright. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other tools we can make. Not that's worth it. Let's go sell this to the first person we see. Alright. Put that in there. Beautiful. Alright. Cool beans. And sure. As well as that, because I don't care. Alright, cool beans. Cool, 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 cool. Lovely. Alright. Not much else of interest. Alright, let's continue on. And again, we'll hang on to that suspicious looking eye. Just in case, you never know, it might be fun to mess around with. I think I went down here to get to that mushroom biome. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where I went. Alright, let's see. What's up here? Alright, yeah, that just links up to there. Gotcha. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Good to know. Alright. I can hear a worm. Oh, we haven't gone over this section yet. There's some gold over here, which is great. Alright, lovely. What is this way? Gotta be cautious. Oh dear. That was nearly a thing. Hup. Nothing there. Aha, a room. Very nice. I was gonna say, that means there's probably a chest. Alright. Good. What's it here? A base. Ooh! It says it's slow, but I kind of want to test it out. Alright, let's see. Kind of a weird angle, but I'll take it. Alright. Very cool. Alright, down we go. Motherfucker, please. Let's do that. It's stronger, and even though it says it's slow, it doesn't seem to be. Alright. It's a little awkward. I don't know, we'll see. Who knows? Could be worth it. Oh, what did I do? Nope. Alright, let's set that one off. Lovely. Oh, what do you got for me? Alright. Okay, thank you. Let's see what's up here. Our very good friend, the fairy, is helping us. Because, yeah, if you ever see fairies in Terraria, usually they're trying to lead you to stuff. Alright, like that, see? She knew that was there. Alright, let's go. Alright, yep. And then they'll vanish once they show you whatever they want to show you. Alright, very cool. Alright, come on, let me through. Alright, lovely. It has a piano, but I think we already have a piano somewhere. Alright. Yes! That negated fall damage, but I would very much like these. For right now, we'll do that. Alright. And we'll take that, why not? I'm starting to think that I don't like this, base. It's just kind of annoying me. Alright, let's go. What new sights are there to see? Who knows at this point? Alright, very good. Can kind of just meander over this way. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright. Hopefully we can find the Goblin Tinkerer at some point soon. Alright. Not much over there. At least not much that I can deal with without, you know, drowning. Alrighty. Ow, ow, ba-dow. Ba-da-ba-da. Alright, let's see. I'm wondering where my summon is, because I haven't seen him in a second. Alright, anyway. Yeah, let's get him in here. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Anyway. Alright, down we go. Or at least we're gonna try to go down. Alright, what's it here? Alright. Alright. Go away. Shoo. Alright, lovely. Alright, what's up here? Nothing much. Ah, but we got some gold, which we love. Motherfucker, please. There we are. Lovely. Again, I'm just really confused why we haven't hit a blood moon yet. Because by now we definitely should have hit one. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna question it, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck's going on, you know? Alright, anyway. Alrighty, lovely. There we go. Alright. Oop, we got some rubies, which we don't really need, but it's not that big of a deal. Could always be worth it. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da. Alright, let's see. Okay. Might hit the other edge of the mushroom biome here, because I'm seeing a lot of mud blocks. Which, mushrooms and jungles are pretty much made out of mud blocks. So, I don't know, we'll see. Could be anything, honestly. Let's send our friend in there. Just in case, you never know. Alright. Head that way. I do think that there's the rest of the mushroom biome behind us. But I have no way to prove that or not. Kneel away. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, ba, da, bop, ba, da, bop, bop. Let's see. At this point, honestly, what we have to be careful of more than anything are traps. Because, yeah. They can so easily mess us up at this point. Alright, good, good. Alright. Nothing, tra-la-la. Alright. Here in a bit, I'm gonna head back up and set off the Eye of Cthulhu. Just because I'm kind of bored. Alright, anyway. Oh, hang on, what's up in there? Hello, I see you. Doesn't look like much. If anything. Yeah, there's really nothing in there. Alright, down we go. Alrighty. And again, kind of looking for more crystal life, or whatever they're called. Because, yeah. You can always use more of that. Is that filled with water? It is. Not really worth it, IMO. Bop, 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 bop. Again, I can't even see anything that would be remotely worth it in there, so... Because again, we can't breathe underwater yet, so... That would be no good. Alright, very nice. Ba, 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 da, ba. Anything at all. Oh, mushroom biome. Let's summon him. Because we're gonna need him in a minute. Or, well, we'll probably need him. Who knows if we actually do. Alright, anyway. random spot of water. Alright. Already got a fairly full inventory again. Ugh. That sucks. There we are. Alright. Oh ho, hello. Alright, very good. Let's summon him over here. Go away. Alright. Oh ho! Shoe spikes. Awesome. We can combine that with our climbing claws. I forget exactly what it makes, but it's nice. Very nice, matter of fact. I believe it makes it so that you don't slide down when you try to stick to walls. They're really cool. Let's see. Not interested. I'll take those. Alright, let's see. Lovely. Oh ho, 2 chests. Alright. Take all this. Alright, lovely. And a life heart. That's good. Let me up there. Alright. Hold on. Apparently we're full on inventory. Alright. Oh ho. Interesting. I might check into that in a bit, see if I like it. Let's see. Ah. That grants the ability to swim, that's good. But not exactly what we're after at this very moment. Alright, let's get rid of a bunch of crap. That can go away with thee. That could go as well. I never use bombs, at least not really. Alright, anyway. Let's go. Alright, very good. Cool beads, cool beads. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. Very good, very good. Right. I don't know what's gonna be down here, but we'll see. Alright, at least there's no water. Alrighty. Very good. Alright, good. Alright, cool. Big ol' slime. Damn it. Come on, go away. There we are, lovely. And what's down here? Hang on, let's send him in there first. Not much of anything, really. Motherfucker, please. There we go. Jesus, that took way too long. And I see that heart. Oh ho. Interesting, interesting. Not sure they're really worth it, but it is what it is. Alright. Let's send him over here. Just in case. You never know. Things could get ugly fast. Alright, cool. Let's see, let's see. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Let's over this way. Whole lot of just pointless enemies. Alrighty, anyway. I think I'm gonna head back to the house and summon the Eye of Cthulhu. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, let's go. We're gonna do it, like, here-ish. Alright. Alright, cool. Where is he? Alright. Where are you going, buddy? Huh? Oh, is it daytime now? Where'd he go? Hello? Well, I guess no Eye of Cthulhu for me. Yeah, it's daytime, that's why. That sucks. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can craft, the combined climbing claw thing. I don't know if we can, but it's worth a shot to see. Alright, maybe I have to take it off. Alright, let's see. Can I make the thing? Nope, oh well. Although, this might be worth it now. I've already made one. I'm stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna use this one, because that also is granted me movement speed, which is good. I probably need the Goblin Tinkerer stuff in order to make that a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and stash these. Well, that I need to sell. We're gonna put away this crap for right now. Because we already have, like, way too much. Alright. Anyway. And we're gonna place this. Alright. Let's go ahead and... For what, I also want to see how this trident is as a weapon. I'm not super crazy about it. Let's go ahead and put that away. Alright. Take that. Yes, good. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some crap. There. Anything else I want to sell? Not really. Oh, I can sell these arrows. Alright, anyway. Cool. Cool. Where am I going? I need to be down here. Good. Why am I doing that? I need to be here. Alright, cool. Good. Alrighty. Now then, let's see if you have anything interesting. Ooh. Yes. And we're gonna apply it to... Hold on. No. Equipment. There we go. Alright. Our pets. Let's apply this. No. Come here. Where are you? There we go. Hang on, it's not... Hold on. Oh, does it not count there? Yeah, it doesn't count. Damn it. Oh well. But we can put it on something else. Let's see. Can put it on our hat. And that makes that look kind of cool. Alright, anyway. We could really use nicer looking outfits. Also, yes, we are much faster now, and that makes me happy. Alrighty. But the moment it gets towards night, we are gonna go back and fight the Eye of Cthulhu. Because I want to, and I can. Alright, very good. We are so much faster now, and I'm so happy. Alright, let's go. Beautiful, loves, beautiful. Alright. So we should probably stick to the surface for a bit, so that way we can, make sure that it's, you know, what time it is. Alright, good. Good. Alright, up we go. Alright, lovely. Ooh, alright. But let's go. Come on. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, good. Just gotta be careful when we're on our way over here. And again, we'll keep our eye on the time. Alright, lovely. Alright, lovely. Alright, cool. I'm surprised that we haven't accidentally summoned King Slime again. Not that I want to, because, you know, he was a pain in the ass, but... Alright, very good. It's all good, though. Alright. Anything over this way? Well, at least anything of interest. Yep. Alright. We just have to be extra cautious over here because, you know, we, did not have a fun time here last we were here. Alright, but. Very good. Ba-da-bup. Hip. Very nice. Alright, we made it back here. Let's see if there's anything worth looking at. Or at least getting our map more fully realized. Alright, lovely. Back here, and we'll just try to figure out how to use our braids for once. Alrighty. This way. Hip. Good. Gotta be Ender over here while we're waiting. Alright, lovely. Barb some crimson enemies, I guess. Alrighty. Alright. Come on. Come on, fucker. Let me up. Ha! Fine. I'll build a more stable platform. Even though I don't wanna. Alright. There we go. Good, good. Lovely. Alright. Very nice. Let's just kind of poke our heads in here to see what's going on. I don't think this really goes much of anywhere. Oh, well, maybe it does. But right now, we really don't want to be underground because we need to be able to see what time it is. Anyway. Ow, that hurt. It was also kind of stupid of me. Alright, lovely, lovely. Hup. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Beep. Lovely. Alrighty. Hup. Alright, good. On our way. Ba-da-da. Alrighty. I think we're close to the dungeon over on this side. Fairly certain, anyway. Alright, cool, cool. Hup. Alrighty, very good. Alright, cool beads. Alright. Hup. Alright. Good, 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 good. Alright, up and over. Because we are definitely not ready for that boss yet. Not even close, honestly. Alrighty. Oh, come on, let me hop up. I do think it is getting close to nighttime. We'll see. Fucking thorns everywhere, god damn it. It's obnoxious is what it is. Alright, away with the... Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna warp back because I think it's getting pretty close to nighttime. Alright, anyway. Let's go drop off what we don't need. Cool beads, alright. And we'll pull this out over here. And that could go there. Alright, anyway. And again, I just want to make sure that it's, you know, nighttime. Because I don't want to summon another one and just lose it again. Oh, give me a second to stretch. Oh gosh, my back hurts. Alright. And this way we'll have, like, plenty of time to fight it and whatever. Again, hoping that there's not a blood moon, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's stash our savings. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. No, thank you. Why'd you do that? Alright, anyway. Anyway. Oh, there's a squirrel. Bonk. Just gotta wait for nighttime. Alrighty. Ba-da-ba-da. It's gotta be getting close to nighttime. I'll wait until everyone looks like they're settling back in. But yeah. Alrighty. Let me hydrate. Very good. Very good, my loves. Alright. I think we're getting close. Alrighty. I think it might be nighttime. Hang on, let's go over and see if we can hear the nighttime soundtrack. I'm not sure. Let's go back and see if everyone's trying to settle it or not. They're not, so who knows what time it is. Alright, come on, man. I just want to summon the Eye of Cthulhu. Because sometimes the soundtrack changes, other times it doesn't. It's weird. Oh, I think we're good. Because I think I heard the cue. Yeah, everyone's heading back inside. Alright, cool. I do believe that means it's nighttime. Alright. Good. Let's go over here and summon him so he's a little easier to deal with. Alright, lovely. Where are you, buddy? I'm honestly just gonna let my guys deal with you. Go away. Alright. Honestly, I'm just gonna let my summon deal with him. Fuck off. Okay, he's a lot more aggressive. This is why we love our familiars, dears. Alright, come on, where are you? There we go, beautiful. And we got some Crimtane ore from that, which is great. Alright, what else did we get? Crimson Seeds, Crimtane. Nothing that great, that sucks. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and quick stack stuff, and then deposit other things, like that. Oh, hang on. Alright, cool. Bop. Beautiful. Anything else? You could go away. I don't really see anything else that needs to go away right now, so that's fine. We can head over to the desert and get some glass, or sand for glass, so that we can make terrariums. Seems like a good idea to me. Alright, very good. Alright, how best to go approach this? Probably down this way. Alright, anyway. Yeah, that seems best to me. Up. Alright, lovely. Alrighty, let's see. What do we got? Because we're gonna need plenty of it, because I collect animals like it's my job, you know? Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. What's this way? What's over here? Not much. Not that much. At least not much of interest. Alrighty, let's see. Alright. The other thing we could theoretically try to do, and it would probably be a task for tomorrow, is to go find and fight the queen bee. Because I know that she tends to give a lot of good stuff. But it is what it is. Alrighty. Cool. Ba-da-da-da-da. What are we up to here? I can hear a worm. Let's go ahead and summon my friend. Alrighty, anyway. Something's in here. Something worth investigating, anyway. Bop. Go away. There we are. Lovely. What's in here? Ba-da-ba-da. I was gonna say there's a rock there that we could activate to get out of the way. Well, let's see. Ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, what's over here? Oh ho. I can't tell if there's actually anything interesting, I just, I see things and my brain goes, ooh, shiny. Alright, let's see. Ba-da-ba-da. Anything at all that is worth my time and effort. Gotta be careful, because there's water. And again, right now, water is basically a death sentence. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's my familiar. Hello, Fred. I was wondering where you were. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, I can't tell if there's water in there. I think there is. Nope, okay. Alright, let's see. Ba-da-ba. I don't know what direction I should head. Pretty much anywhere at this point is fine. As long as we don't dig into water like that. Because that would be bad. That would suck. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alrighty. I think that's got water in it. Yes, it does. Alright, cool. Good to know, good to know. Oh, I see something over there. It's probably somewhere I've been before. Considering that it's already showing up, even though I can't see it at all. Alright, let's see. Alrighty, what's up here? Anything other than that? Probably not. Oh, I'm stuck. Even though it really looks like I shouldn't be. Or it looks like I should be alright, I think is rather what I was trying to say. Alright, grab the gold. We love gold. Oh, hold on. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, cool. I think we might be up against... No, the jungle's the other direction. I don't know where we are. But that's fine. As long as we are making progress, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Alrighty. Cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, we've definitely been over to wherever that other area is. That might be where we picked up the web stylist. Because I think I see spider webs. Maybe. But who knows? Who knows? Oh. What's in here? Doesn't look like anything. Because it isn't. Alright, anyway. Anyway. Where is my familiar? Who knows? Let's reset him. Hey, little guy. How you doing? Alright. Very good. I hear water. But that doesn't mean anything. Or, it doesn't have to mean anything. Alright. Alright, I believe that's copper, yes. Let's send him in here. Alright, lovely. Alrighty, good. Alright. Cool beans, anyway. Oof, sorry, I got the burps. Alright. Alright. Alrighty, good. Alright, out of my way. Alright, on our way. Aha, we have a dryad now. Cool. Alright, down we go. We probably need to make more rooms soon. Alright, let's see. Let's send him over here. Just in case the spiders show up again. Alright, lovely. Alright. Alright, very cool. Alrighty. I've created a bit of a weird situation here. Alright, let's go. On our way, loves, on our way. Anything interesting in here? Especially now that we've got our mining helmet so we can see a little easier. Alright, let's see. What's down that way? Alrighty. Get this out of our way. Alright, lovely. Can't move. Alright, very cool. Not much here. At least that I can tell. Alright, very good. Alright, nothing that much that way. Or nothing much that way, I think it was what I was trying to say. Alright, let's see. Interesting. There's gold, which is alright, I guess. Let's grab that, might as well. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ba-da-ba-da. Alrighty. Let's see what's over here. I can't quite tell if there's anything interesting in there. Alright, it's just a room. Alright, anyway. Heading back over this way, I think, will be the current course of action. Alright, anyway. Bup, bup, ba-da, bup, bup, ba-da, bup. Alright. Alright, let's go down. See what's over here. Alright. Just more dirt. I might warp back to the house at some point soon, because I'm getting bored of this. Alright, alright. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, there's water there. There's also a skeleton. There we are. Good, good. Let's see what's over this way. I'm just gonna leave those gemstones for now. Not really interested. At least not yet. Alright. What's over this way? Alright, good. More dirt. I can hear lots of, like, monsters and stuff. I'm just not sure where they are. But it is what it is. Alright. Anyway. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's a little terrifying. I don't know what the hell that was meant to be. Terrifying, for one, I guess. Alright. Cool. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, anyway. Let's go. There's water here. Need to be cautious. Let's head back to the house. Alright, anyway. Go ahead and do that. Lovely. Do you have anything new for us, friend? Not that I can see. Alright, where's the dryad? There she is. Alright. Oh. No, damn it. There we go. What you got? Not really interested in those. Ah, interesting. But, again, nothing I'm really that interested in, at least right now. Sorry, gotta stretch. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go. I don't know where our raven went. There he is. Let's head over this way. Again, I'd really like to find a better, weapon. That would be nice. Alrighty. I'm surprised we haven't seen any vultures lately. It's a little strange. Alright. Alright, go ahead and let it just empty out down there. Oh gosh, darn it. Come on, out of my way. Alright. Anything interesting in here? Other than me getting stuck multiple times. Not really. Nothing really worth it in here. Alright, on our way. On our way. Up. Very good. Alright. I don't know what's down there. Hang on, I'm actually curious now. Alright, let's see, my loves. Well, there's water in here, which sucks, but... what's down there? Alright, anyway. Let's break our way into here. Because I don't know if I've ever really investigated down here in that much depth. Let's go ahead and bring our friend. Lovely. Alright. Interesting. Alright, cool. I think I heard a jellyfish. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. Who knows? There's a million and one different things it could be. I don't want to go that way because we cannot breathe in water yet. Honestly, for an underground desert, this place sure has a hell of a lot of water. Anyway. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see what you got over here. Alright, go away. Go away. Anything up here? Not really. Let's see. What else we got? Alright. Other than my familiar showing back up at weird times. Alright, alright. What's in here? I think it's just surrounded by a bunch of iron ore, honestly. Yeah. Alright, anyway. I can't tell if that's full of water or not. Yes, it is. Why are these always full of water, damn it? I cannot breathe in water. Alright. Anyway, we'll open it up out here. Let's go ahead and let him play over there. Alright, lovely. Alright, I cannot tell for the life of me where that's meant to go. Alright, okay. Hold on. We're gonna try this. Do it all. Lovely. Alright, hup. Alright, we gotta try to get through here quick. Alright, because otherwise it's gonna become a problem real fast. Oh no. Oh no. There we go, thank God. Alright, cool, anyway. Alright, where to go from here? No, damn it, that was stupid. Alright, see if I can get up here. Alright, lovely. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. But yeah, I wish these caverns weren't so flooded. Because it's just kind of making it a pain in the ass now. I did get something new. What did I grab? I saw... Oh, well. That doesn't do much, huh? Ooh. That, however, might be decent. Let's try. Alright, lovely. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, anyway. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay. Motherfucker, go away. This stupid worm. Alright, cool. Anyway. Continuing on. Alright. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Let's head back to the surface. Wow, that was close. Holy hell at a handbasket. Anyway. Go ahead and quick stack. Alright. Pause a bunch of this. I wonder if having a glow stick on me will offer me new hair dyes. Probably. Nope, okay. Fuck me, I guess. Alright, maybe it'll offer me new normal dyes? Nope, alright, fine. Would have been nice. But easy come, easy go. Bop, bop. Bop. There we go. Alright, very cool. And the lanterns basically signify that I beat a boss the night before. So yeah, that's what the lanterns are for. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go. I'm probably just gonna run over here, and then when I'm done with that, I'll head back, and then we'll call it. Alright, lovely. And again, I do want to make a graveyard at some point, because I think they're neat. Alright. Come on. I look absolutely ridiculous right now. I might go steal some vanity items from my other worlds after this, but yeah. Anyway. It is what it is. Alright. I do actually want to farm snow zombies for a bit. See if I can get some, cool, vanity items. Alright, let's see. Where are our zombie friends? Oh, hello, zombies, where are you? Alright, good. We got that. Not that that's what we want, but... Those zombies, though, those are what we want. Alright. Let's see. Because if I could get, like, a parka, that'd be cute. Let's see. Any more snow zombies want to play? Hope I can hear someone. Nope. Not what I wanted. I mean, I won't turn down monies, but I want your outfits. Alright. Anyway. Yep. Lovely, alright. Let's see. Just kind of try to see if we can spawn them in. There's one. Didn't give me what I wanted, though. Come on, buddy. I don't know why I didn't swing there. Alright, lovely. Not what I wanted, but lovely. I think I may have heard one over this way, but I can't be too sure. Oh, hello. And I definitely heard one over there. Hi, buddy. Anyone here? There we are. Lovely, lovely. Alright. Just a demon eye. Not what I'm after. I heard another zombie. Alright. Alright, lovely. Alright. Stuck. Alright. Cool. Not what I wanted, but cool. Alright. Very cool. Good, we're getting more zombies. That's what we want. At least I'm fairly certain they can drop their parkas. I could be wrong. Alright, that was just gold. Let's see. Aha. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Alright, very good. Let's see. Alright. Cool, I guess. Alright. Can I please get their parkas? That's all I want. Alright. Go away. Go away. There we go. Oh, heard another one. Oh wow, there's a lot. It really was like, we heard you want this, so we're gonna give you a lot of opportunities. Alright, very cool. Alright, let's see. Alright. Anything at all. Well, other than chimeras, which I really don't want. Alright, another shackle, which whatever, I don't really need it. Alright, getting towards daytime here. Once it hits daytime, we'll warp back to the house and call it done after that. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Nothing. Ugh. Lame. Alright. Bop, bop, bop. Very good. Let's see. Cool. Again, not really what I'm after, but, you know, it's fine. It's all good. Aha, there we go. That's what we wanted. Alright. Now then, we're gonna warp back to the house and go ahead and deal with that. Alright. Put that on in our vanity slot. And honestly, I'm gonna see about the negative die and see how that looks. That actually looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Alright, anyway. Let's quick stack to nearby chests. Beautiful. That's not what I wanted. There we are. Can't put anything in there. There we are. Lovely, lovely. And that could go. Alright, for now that's fine. And again, I might go look for cosmetics on my other worlds. Because, yeah. Alright, go ahead and grab some of that. Oh, well, it's daytime because that star just vanished. Alright, we're gonna head back to the world, or the house, and we'll call a stream there. I believe we're gonna go raid Zodi. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Let's see what Zodi's doing. Zodi's playing Stardew with Lost, so I'm gonna send you over their way. Remember, you represent the community. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with more Terraria. Again, hopefully we'll get a blood moon by then. I'm really shocked we have it. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.